So let's pretend you just had $1,000 to spend in real estate a month. And I mean, $12,000 a year. It's not light, but it's also not heavy in comparison to some other agents. I would say it's somewhere in the middle, like $2,000 to $3,000 is somewhere in the middle. That's realistic. And so I want to break down the things that I think you should have. I have a list, and yes, I put some effort into this, and I've outlined it really nicely on a Google Doc. Here are the things I think you need. You can replace them. I'm going to give you my ideas of some of these because I use them and I work with these companies. Some of them I don't, but let's take a look. Welcome, my real estate friends. I'm Tristan. This is your daily real estate. It's a podcast and a show every day, about 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes I go a little over and sometimes I go a little under. Do me a favor, in the description in the YouTube channel, please subscribe to the newsletter. It'll go out once a week. We just started this and it's real estate prospecting. You're going to love it. All right, let's get into this one. Here's what I want to go over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things that you should get if you've got $1,000 to spend a month as a real estate agent, okay? And out of those 9 things, remember, you can replace any of these. Number 1, I put here CRM plus IDX. And so the easiest one is if you are part of a brokerage that has a CRM with an IDX and a website. Listen, you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. If you've got a team, then sure, go and make your own if your office doesn't allow it because it's a single agent platform that they've got. And if you're looking for one maybe more robust, go with Lofty. That's an all-in-one CRM and website, and then you can add to it. You can add lead gen to it, Google PPC, Meta ads. It's a very deep system. You can even add AI. If you want to separate it because you think Follow Up Boss is your jam and you love them, you think it's simple, then add Follow Up Boss with Agent Fire. Agent Fire is by far one of the best website experiences and look out there. It's just beautiful. It functions amazing on the back end. And I don't know that there's anything as great as Agent Fire if you're going to go as a solo website with everything that's built into it. The closest I think would be Luxury Presence, and I think they're more expensive and you don't get the Agent Fire treatment. Number 2, right? And I allocated about $300 to the CRM plus IDX, $300 a month. There you go. Now we're already $300 in. 2, RedX Data plus Dialer. And this is just a starting point, okay? But if you want the whole package, it's going to be around $299 if you want a month. If you want pieces, you can get like one for $100, this for $150, this for $50. You can piece it all together. So my suggestion is if you are one that calls expired for sale by owners, if you get listings and you're going to call around the neighborhood, just listed, just sold, or you're just going to call your farm area, or you want to use their ad builder where you can now retarget expires for sell by owners, and even your past clients, you can add that too. I put here $299, which takes us to $599 a month so far. And what I did is I categorized these in most expensive to least expensive order for you. And I have the Google Doc. Message me. I'll send it over to you. No problem. Instagram or YouTube. Number 3, lead gen budget inside a CRM, or you could do it on your own, right? Or you can hire Trenton, who works for me. He does amazing. He's not $200 cheap though. I put here, allocate $200 to test this out. And that means if you've got Lofty, if you've got one other company like KV Core, what do they call now? Bold Trail, or if you've got Real Geeks, all these companies offer an option for you to add Google PPC or Facebook lead ads, right? Or Instagram lead ads, which is just meta ads. I put here $200. And that's not something bad to say, yeah, with $200, you're going to get $10 a lead, about average, right? That's about what? 10, 20 leads. That's not too bad for the month. It gives you a test. $20 a lead. Once you get to 100, you're probably looking at one viable real deal. So $1,000 an actual real deal. That's pretty good, right? Obviously, everything has to be in place. You have to follow up right, which we've gone through. You've got to have all your systems in place for it to work. That's number 3. Lead budget, $200. The other option, like I said, is hire Trenton. He's not $200. He's about $599, and you have to add budget to that. Number 4, I put a second line. And this is $20. It's optional. I put a second line here because sometimes you have a VA that's calling for you, like we do. We have multiple ones, and we use the Zoom phone line, the VoIP number. There's Dialpad, there's Google Voice, if you still have that. Whatever you want. I just put $20 here just in case. All right. And so I know some agents don't want to use their main cell phone either. So here's the second option. So now we're up to $819. Next, e-signature and form. So I put .loop, HelloSign, or DocuSign, anything along those lines. I put $30, which takes you up to $849. Next, ChatGPT Plus, which is a $20 investment. And yes, you need it. It'll build out a lot of your data. You can brainstorm with it, give you ideas for social media. You can do everything I show you on this channel, like have dialogues with it, have it train you, have it teach you. This is like a no-brainer. It's the best $20 you will ever spend in our current world. That takes you up to $869. Canva Pro, $15. I think it's $15. Maybe it's $12. I put $15 here just in case, which takes me up to $884. And Canva Pro, you're going to be using to build out your flyers, to build out anything really you need. The only other supplement I would say, if you want to not use Canva Pro, would probably be if you want to add Breakthrough Broker, because they already have all those templates built out. And I think if you pay the year, $160, it ends up being like $13, $14 a month. Not too bad. So almost the same as Canva Pro, and you could probably get both, right? But Canva Pro, $15. Now you're at $884. Next, handwritten note cards. And I put here $50 a month because, yes, you need to be writing handwritten note cards. You need to be connecting with people. This is a relationship-based business. People need to feel amazing. People need to feel loved. They need to feel like they're a part of your life, especially your top 20, your VIP list, right? Your job out there is to deal dopamine daily. You're a dopamine dealer. Remember that. Boom, 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 boom. I love using that term. I created that term like 2 years ago. Be a dopamine dealer, okay? Now you're up to $934. Number 9, and the last one I have here, keeping current matters. This is just, man, ready-made graphics. It's got amazing slides to talk about with your clients. It's got quarterly reports that you can actually give to your clients and present with. Like, this is loaded for $49. This is a no-brainer. And I would say I would use it daily. This is one that I actually use daily. And they are my business partners on this one. So I'm going to go through. That takes us to $983. That means you've got $17 left. I would probably get Breakthrough Broker, and then that rounds it up. Here's who I work with that I talked about. Agent Fire, Lofty, Follow Up Boss, I work with them. RedX, I work with them. I mean, lead gen, if you want to go outside of those companies, I don't work with them outside of Trenton. VoIP number, the voice over internet protocol, I don't work with Dialpad or Google Voice. So you can choose any of those, it's fine. E-signature, don't have any partnership or relationships with .loop or HelloSign or DocuSign. ChatGPT, no. I wish I did, but I don't. Canva Pro, no either, unfortunately. Handwritten note cards, look, go get them at Target or Amazon, I don't care. Keeping current matters, yes, I work with them. And if you end up getting Breakthrough Broker, I also work with them. That's my roundup. If you have any questions, or if you would add anything, I'd like to know. And obviously supplement whatever you want here. This list is just for you. I wanted to have some place for you to start so that you can say, I understand the core components. I know what I need. And remember, please sign up for the newsletter. It goes out weekly. You're going to love it. It's all on real estate prospecting. It's good. Have an awesome day.